We are back with another film review, and today I'm talking about Near. This movie is fucking insane. If you have not seen it, I highly recommend it. It's on Tubi. I know you're thinking like, oh my gosh, it's on Tubi, low budget, scary. But when I say the first 20 minutes of this film is unbeatable. Like, it has a simple premise, and you follow this character, so anybody he gets nearest to dies. And he's keeping his distance from people, and then it just escalates. It gets worse. It gets worse. It gets worse. He also has a long distance relationship, and the pacing and the premise. There's just so much that's unknown about his condition and why is it became to be, and the film just throws you right into it. And like the deaths was like, especially like early on in the film, I literally scream at the screen, just like, what the hell is going on? Because again, it's a simple premise. And you think like, okay, maybe it's a caveat or maybe this is an exception, but no, this film just doesn't care. It just doesn't care. Everybody's getting it. Everybody's getting it. So the first 20 minutes of this film is definitely worth watching. I will say during the end, it does kind of, not even during the end. In the background, they do have this subplot that involves an influencer and trying to gain her trust to ultimately betray her, but this is outside of the person that has the ability to kill anyone that gets near him. And so you're seeing this play in the backdrop alongside his story, and then I think it all comes together to form something in the end with a break gives you like the ending of the story. I think the film would have benefited from just focusing on one thing. Like, granted, I do get that you need to hit that like 90-minute mark and you have to have something in the backdrop. So it was good as a subplot, and maybe it made me enjoy the moments that I got to spend with the character. But I think this film would have definitely benefited from a shorter runtime, even shorter than what it is. But without the exception of that, it was very the actor, the lead actor in this film, was amazing. He definitely portrays somebody that's very vulnerable, unlikely. No one believes him, and cursed with such dangerous type of power. You also have the streamer in this one, or the TikToker. She's very wholesome, very nice, very sweet girl. You wish nothing ever happens to her. And then you also have like the subplot in these very unlikable characters, but they also have dimension to them. The dialogue in this film doesn't feel stiff. It's how regular people talk, and it's how regular people carry themselves, but there are like very unliked and very undesirable. If you've seen this film, you know exactly what I'm talking about. But man, I can't stress enough, the first 20 minutes, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Like, I haven't seen a film like this that did something so revolutionary with a premise since like It Follows. Especially like when we first, like, granted, It Follows doesn't really have that much rewatch value to me, but that first time watching it, and it sets the momentum, it sets a simple premise of like, hey, if it catches you, that's it, and you better not let that thing catch you, and it morphs and changes a different thing. This has that type of indie feel. It's very close, it's very personal, it's very intimate of a story. It's also told through found footage, and again, I highly recommend this film, especially just like the first few moments and how it buys you into it. And it does a great job of world building, but it also makes me think some other questions. It makes me want to do some research on it, of like what could possibly cause him to do it. He does have a revelation in the end of his identity, and why is it that anyone that gets in proximity dies. Yeah, that's something I wouldn't wish on anyone. That's kind of scary. Like, you can't be near anyone. And then he says over the course of it, as he lives and over his course, the radius in which he has to be around somebody in order for them to die, it gets bigger and bigger. He said it was going at a rate by 2 meters. But yes, this film is on Tubi. I know you're thinking, oh my gosh, Tubi, I'm not gonna watch that. But trust me, it is a great film, and I highly recommend that you check it out. And that is my review. Like, comment if you've seen Near. I want to know what you think. And subscribe. And as always, jarritos. on me. Ciao.